Now I'm moving to coaching because I feel the need to share all my experience gained as a PR practitioner, and I want to help my students interact smoothly with foreign counterparties, to help them conduct efficient business meetings, conference calls, feel comfortable in business trips. This is one of my passions, to see other people grow and to understand that you are somehow part of it. I actually wanted to join this course last year, but I couldn't because something messed up with my plans. When I signed up for it this year, I was pretty sure I'd be able to make it. Just another course, it's not a big deal. Cut to first week of classes, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so overwhelmed. There's suddenly this incredible influx of new terms and concepts. Before, I was like, why does everyone make such a big fuss about this shadowing thing? I'll just read it a couple of times. No way. Make it 40. You know? I was just amazed by this fake it till you make it principle. I genuinely don't know how this one works, but the more you do it, the more you like it. And you start mimicking the gestures, the tones, subtle.
My plan was to work at school, but I tried to and realized that it's not my cup of tea at all. So last year I started working at the university, and I was offered to teach phonetics there. I was really happy about it because when I was in my first year at the uni, I fell in love with the British English, with phonetics, so I decided why not. And last year I taught phonetics. I actually have some troubles with adult life chores because days only have 24 hours and it's such a shame to waste it on housework. I used to be like, why does everyone make such a big fuss about doing laundry, washing up's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. Cut to adult life and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so stressed and tired. The thing is that I'm currently working at the uni, having a part-time job, working on my thesis, and I don't want to waste hours on hoovering or cooking something. After work, I want to have some fun, like a 9-year-old girl with family and friends. For you, it might be different. You might be a person who enjoys cooking or tidying up like Monica Geller from Friends. And I literally can't understand how you can do it. And I'm even a bit jealous of it. Because when I'm asked if I feel like...
And as long as I am a strong advocate of the idea that learning is an ongoing process and should be made your lifelong priority, I believe that it's never too late to learn. And that's what I am doing actually, and have been doing all my life.
Mastering British accent course. I really wonder what that one's for. Are you kidding me? You need it because your pronunciation will become significantly better than it is now. Of course, you may go like, why does everyone make such a big fuss about studying modern RP? This is not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. But I'll tell you this. If you haven't heard of assimilation, if you haven't practiced glottal stop or elision, or if you don't know how to make adjective sounds or how to do shadowing properly, you're bound to find yourself in the wonderland. And though you'll definitely have to step out of your comfort zone and push yourself to the limits, burning the midnight oil, take my word for it, it's worth it, because it's magic, this course. And for you, it won't be any different.
My feedback on this course, which I genuinely won't have enough words to describe. Already in August, before the beginning, I felt I was really excited and I definitely couldn't believe I'd become a part of it. And I spent the next weeks under such professional guidance. And so, cut to October, the end of the course. And I'm like, oh my God, how has it passed in the blink of an eye? And now I realize it's because there are constantly these breathtaking pieces for shadowing and this capturing videos with instructions, you know? And I must say, the things that actually really did help me not to give up on the process, to continue trying my best, was obviously love for phonetics of the course team, the chat supports, professional pieces of advice. So if you want to sound more authentic,
we actually went scuba diving. So we did scuba diving one day, and then the next day we went snorkeling. And it sort of became this competition between the crazy guy who took us snorkeling and our dive instructor as to who could give us the best experience. And so the guy who took us snorkeling was definitely smoking something legal, and he was having the time of his life. And so we went out on the boat, and then I thought we were just going to be snorkeling with tropical fish, and he went, "Watch this," and he starts chumming the water with food and blood, and he goes, "Jump in." And I looked at John and I said, "No, like absolutely not."
Because I don't understand it. I didn't understand it completely, and I speak using my intuition, just like I feel. But I really want to sound more like a native speaker, and I think we can do that. Always trying to remember appropriate words, phrases that won't be so simple, and it takes my time to find something okayish. So I decided, when I finish this course, I'll shift the paradigm.
Oh, well, hello there. What are you doing here? Oh, well, I just thought to come and visit for this lovely autumn weekend, and maybe stay for a little bit longer, who knows? For how long? Well, that depends. On what? On whether you intend to dedicate your mind, body, soul, and all your free time to ensuring you're learning the notes of the F clef and the G clef for all the octaves, and practicing the scales every waking minute of your leisure time, even if it meant sacrificing your own mental health. Yeah, no, I won't be doing that. Oh, well, in that case, looks like I'm gonna be sticking around. Yay! What are you doing anyway? Scrolling your Instagram feed, I guess. Well, no time for that. I'm working. I have 7 classes today, and I've also got my phonetics course on, so I have some tasks to accomplish.
Their bodies are perfect, their diaries are perfect. Besides, they're the one couple we know that'll definitely have already been to new toast. They probably knows the owner. To them, it's already over.
I'm just having like a general office day. There's a lot of things to do. We've got 2 new people starting this month and next month, so we're kind of preparing for that. I had a really big meeting yesterday where we went through